So many of us struggle with this one thing. It sounds so simple, but man, it can feel impossible. And that's letting go of the past. So today, we're going to dive into a really powerful lesson, a story that might just help you find some peace right here, right now. All right, so let's get right into it. I want you to be honest with yourself for a second. Does this sound like you? Are you carrying this heavy weight of old mistakes on your shoulders like every single day? That constant nagging feeling about something you did or maybe something that happened to you that just follows you around? You know that feeling. It's a burden that can honestly ruin your whole day. So to really get to the heart of what that feels like, we're going to look at this incredible story. It's an old parable, but it just perfectly captures the struggle that we all go through. It's a simple story, really, just about a man and a stone. Okay, so picture this with me. There's this man, and he is just completely worn out. He's burdened by a whole lifetime of regret. I mean, every single mistake, every wrong turn, it's like a heavy chain he's dragging behind him everywhere he goes. He's desperate, right? He's looking for some kind of peace. So he goes to see a wise elder in his village, just hoping for an answer, any answer, to finally feel free. So the elder, he listens very patiently while the man pours his heart out. And after all that, the elder just hands him a stone, a heavy one. And he gives him this really strange instruction. He just says, carry this stone for an entire day. And whatever you do, don't put it down. That's it. No explanation, nothing. Just the simple, kind of weird command. And this is where it gets really interesting, right? We see how his whole experience just transforms throughout the day. I mean, in the morning, he's probably thinking, okay, yeah, this is heavy, but I can handle it. It's manageable. But then the afternoon rolls around, and that manageable weight starts to become this dull, constant pain in his arm. The strain is getting real, and by the time evening comes, his hand is totally numb. The burden isn't just a challenge anymore. It is absolutely unbearable. So the man, he somehow makes it through the entire day, barely. And he goes back to the elder, and this is where we get the whole point of the exercise. This is the lesson. Let's dig into the elder's wisdom and see what this was all about. All right, so the man shows up completely exhausted, probably in a lot of pain. He hands the stone back to the elder. And the elder looks at him and asks this incredibly important question. He asks, why? Why did the stone become so unbearable? What really changed? And here it is, the big reveal. The elder's answer is so simple, but it's absolutely life-changing. He just says, the stone didn't get heavier, you just held on to it for too long. Wow. Just let that sink in for a minute. The stone itself didn't change at all, right? It was the same weight all day. The only thing that changed was how long he decided to carry it. And that right there is the whole metaphor, isn't it? The stone, it was never really just a stone. It stands for all those heavy emotional burdens that we choose to carry around with us every single day. You know what I'm talking about? Those past mistakes we just can't seem to forgive ourselves for? The regrets that keep us up at night? The anger that we just won't let go of? Those are our stones. So that's the story, and that's the lesson. But, a lesson is pretty useless if we don't actually apply it to our own lives, right? So this brings us to what I think is the most important part of all of this. It's time to turn the mirror back on ourselves, on you, and ask that big question, what is your stone? And look, our stones, they can be all sorts of things. For you, maybe it's that one mistake from years ago that you just keep replaying in your head on a loop. Or maybe it's a deep regret about a chance you didn't take. It could be a simmering anger you have towards someone, or maybe even towards yourself. It could be words you wish you'd said, or a grudge you've been holding on to for so long you've almost forgotten what life felt like without it. So this is really the question to ask yourself. Seriously, think about it. What is that weight you're carrying around right now? The one that's become so unbearable, not because the problem got bigger, but just because you've been holding it for so long. What pain are you choosing to cling to that you really just don't need anymore? Because that's really the final takeaway here. It's so powerful and so liberating. Finding peace isn't about pretending our problems don't exist or that these stones aren't heavy. They are. No, real peace comes from just knowing when to put the weight down. It's about recognizing that a burden isn't serving you anymore and then finding the courage to just let it go. So I'll leave you with this. What's just one stone, maybe even a small one, that you can decide to set down today?